Now Nick, can you brush that the other way please? Couple of mil deeper on that screw please, Mark. Jeez. It's a good job on here. Hello everybody, hope you're well. This roof's got to come off. No, not this one. This one's a work of art, it's perfect. That's going to be here to the apocalypse. Now, the garage roof there, the existing one, the one that we left in order for it to act as a working platform for the lads, which paid off no end. I've been round since Lee and Di, not Kai, got his name wrong, apologies for that, Di. We've put the fascias on, we've put the soffits on, we've got these vents on ready for the roofer, who, as time of recording, are supposed to start tomorrow, fingers crossed for that. So in the meantime then, we're going to remove that roof and open this room out to be seen in all its glory for the very first time. So let's crack on with that. There we have it, faffy hours, but all done. Beautiful. Happy with that. First one I've seen this room in the state that it's in. It's big as well, very big. Office, I'm in the storeroom. Bathroom's going to be over there. Excellent. Right then, all being well, roofers are in tomorrow. Opening up this room to be cracked on with. Right then, we fast forwarded a couple of days. The roofers have got the roof on. Beautiful. It's not completely finished yet, but it is watertight, so we can work underneath it, which Mick and Mark, I should say, are doing right now. I don't know if you can see them there, because I've decided to go operation floor, and that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to get this floor prepped, ready to be screeded, hopefully this week, which will mean by the end of the video, but we shall see. I decided to do that. We could put the stud walls in, but then I've got to insulate and all round that. So I decided to clear the rooms out, get the floor in. So clearing the rooms out is no mean feat. We've got Isaac. Say hello, Isaac. Brilliant. He's my cousin's lad. He's just a bit of pocket money for him. He's just finished school. Mick and Mark are in here. Very dark, can't really film, but they are just concreting the extension to the garage at the front. It's all a bit hardcore, blinded membrane, blah blah blah. We'll go into a bit more about that a little bit later on. But to do a floor, there can be nothing on it, so all this has got to be shifted. I won't film it because it's boring, but let's crack on and get it done. Right, the rooms have been cleared as much as possible, and the floor in there has been concreted. We'll show you that in a second. We just thought I'll talk you through the insulating process of this floor and how it's quite tricky. Current regs state that you need 100 mil of PIR insulation. You can use the polystyrene stuff, jab light, but that's got to be deeper, and it's not as good if you're having a liquid screed on top. It's just not as strong as PIR. It doesn't give you that good firm structure to put your liquid screed straight onto. Now, using PIR and insulating the floor, the materials are nice and light. It's easy to cut. You'd think it's an absolute doddle, and to a certain extent it is, but it's really time consuming and a hell of a faff if you haven't got these pipes in the way. Well, as you can see, we have. So how are we doing it then? Well, I've decided to go with two 50 mils on top of each other around the pipes, simply so we can insulate up to them and between, and then straight over. Another way of doing this is using 100 mil and then cutting out all the insulation, cutting grooves out of it and whatnot. But I don't want to do that. it's a faff. It will be a complete nightmare for a start off. And the other reason is we'll never know whether or not we've got just enough or enough taken out of the PIR, so it doesn't actually sit on the pipes. We don't want any load on the pipes at all. So I've decided to insulate up to them and between, and then bridge it with the 50mm over the top. So our 50mm will go from here onto our one over there, thus meaning that no load is actually on these pipes whatsoever. It's taking its time, but it's got to be done. That's the best way I think I can do it. Then I'm going to sand, rightly or wrongly, I don't know, you tell me. I'm going to sand in between the PIR on top of the pipes. Again, a bit more structure underneath it. I don't know whether that's, get it all nice and solid. Don't know. I don't want any weak spots in it, and this is the best way I think I can do it whilst protecting the pipes. But you let me know in the comments whether or not you think this is a good idea, but it's the way that we're going to do it. And it's as simple as that. Then once I've then bridged the pipes everywhere, I will then go 100mm to the walls from that point on. The reason for that is that 100mm sheet is cheaper than two 50mm sheets by about 3 or 4 quid, which can mount up. It's about 60 square metres here, so that's what we're going with. So that's what we're going to do. That's how we're doing it. That's what we're going to do, I should say. Let's crack on. Mix us put these in. Coffee bags. What do you reckon?
8.5 out of 10. No, just no.
Well, there we go. Split decision. Put it in the comments. Right then, just thought we'll show you this for risk of criticism, but there we have it. This concrete floor is it's all over the place. That sort of crease there, that's like a peak. It falls away either side. It's all been added to over the years. We've got to get it flat because PIR needs to go on a flat surface so it doesn't snap under the weight of the screed. So we've just screeded over some sharp sand just to get it as flat as we can get it. It hasn't got to be level at this point. It's just got to take all the lumps and bumps out so they sit nice. But there we have it. We'll membrane over the top of that and we'll get some insulation down. We're done. We're 100% ready for the screed. Everything is membraned, insulated, all joints are taped, rooms are all cleared out, all cables are all up so nothing's drooping down onto the floor. Plumber's been as well. He's just reinstated the flow and return up to the bedrooms upstairs, tidied up some pipe work down there, and we are good. We are ready. We haven't filmed a lot of this, or any of it, as you've probably noticed, simply because it is just putting the PIR on the floor. That's it. If any of you have ever put anything on the floor before, that's all you're basically doing. It's got to make sure everything's membraned. In the new build, all that was done prior to the concrete. In the garage, we've gone over the existing floor. And that's it. They're going to put another membrane down tomorrow as well, which we will show you. And it's very important for me to get everything 100% ready for the screed tomorrow, as with all the other trades that come in to our jobs, because we want to make their life as easy as possible. We want them to come in, do their trade, and then get out of there. If there's anything that we can do for them, we will do, just to keep their time here to a minimum. That way, they want to come again, don't they? And also, a second reason why it's really important that they come and go tomorrow very quickly is that tomorrow the new Superman film's released, and I really want to go and see it tomorrow afternoon when there's not many idiots in there. Yeah, and enjoy that. Fingers crossed it's any good, but we shall see. Right in, fast forward on to tomorrow when Martin turns up and we'll get this screeding. Excellent. Martin's here with his lad. This is the company, and that's his number for all your underfloor heating or liquid screed needs. A link will be in the description to all these details. So he's all set up. Everything is ready, just waiting for the screed to actually turn up now. They were here, bang on schedule. Got it all membraned, basically just to create one big swimming pool. So this liquid screed can't go anywhere. Got all these levels set up. We cut a piece of the laminate flooring out in the room just behind that door there, just to get back down to the actual existing concrete floor of the house. And that is what all these levels are taken from, because eventually this door is coming out. If you want to buy it, put it in the comments, get in contact with for our email, it's in our bio. I'll send you the details of it, whatnot. Cleaned up, it's only a few years old, but it's going. So if you want it, let me know. Nice little garden room or something. Yeah, so then all these little tripods are screwed down to the required level, and then as soon as the liquid screed gets to the top, or gets to the underside, I should say, of that, you stop, and that's it. And that then creates your level floor throughout. All will become apparent when I film it all going in, so to speak. Right then, let's wait for the screed. Beautiful, we are off and running. And just for the hell of it, what time was it? It is 10 AM. Just started pumping.
What is that?
The slump test has been done. I won't talk you through that slump test, to be honest, I don't know what it means, but as long as these people do, that's the main thing. It's been tested, they're happy, and it is going in. I'll talk you through what kind of screed that we're using and why we're using it, because there's more than one. In a bit, I'll just do a bit of filming, keep out their way, because I haven't got my wellies on. And there we go. And really, once all the hard work's done, which it is done, this is clearly the easy bit. Beautiful, all cleaned up, gone, done. Sounds it. 6 minutes past 11. Excellent. Here's a new one for you. Solar gain. I've never heard that phrase before, but I've been strongly recommended by the fella who delivered the screed that solar gain is to be avoided at all costs. Basically, keep the screed out of direct sunlight when it's such a warm day as today. It's getting up to about 32 degrees today, apparently. That's out here. In there, extremely warm. And we don't want it drying out too quick. Now, obviously, things drying out too quick is never a good thing, but solar gain, that's a new phrase. So I've covered the doors and the windows and the lantern up top just to keep the direct sunlight out of that room, and hopefully it will dry out at a acceptable rate and not crack, but we shall see. I mean, what can we do? We can't not work just because it's a nice day, but obviously there's things that we can put in place to try and help us out. Now, the screeds that we used, to my mind before this, there was two types, gypsum based or cement based. I usually go for the cement based if I can, because the drying time is much quicker. Gypsum based is about 1 mil a day. Now, when I use gypsum based at my house, I got it installed by Martin, fantastic job, got it all sanded a few days later, which is important. We'll go into that in a couple of episodes time when he comes back and does this one. And it was left for a good few months. It was tested to put the floor down, and it was nowhere near dry enough. So we had to put the underfloor heating on to force dry it, and within a week or so it was perfect. But I thought that lots of airflow over the top of it and a mil a day, and it was well over, I think it was 65 mil, and it was well over 3 months of drying, and it just wasn't dry enough. And that's a problem. Obviously, you're doing a job and you need it drier before that to actually finish it, to get the floor in. So I use cement based, or chem floor, or sem floor as it's called. Advised against that in this one because of the heat. It will dry out far too quick and crack. So they offered me a new product, to me anyway, which is gypsum based. FD, to think about that, fast drying. This is supposed to be 2 mil a day. So it dries twice as quick, but not as quick as cement. It's still Goldilocks of the three in the middle. So yeah, we shall see, shall we? Fast drying, gypsum based, floor screed, liquid screed. That's, as I say, 2 mil a day. So in a few weeks, this should be dry enough, apparently, to see where to do it. Now, we haven't got the underfloor heating here, as you know, so we haven't got that luxury of force drying it after a couple of weeks. So we shall see. We shall see. We'll monitor it. We'll keep you informed whether it's a good product or not. But as long as it doesn't crack at this rate, at this stage, we're happy. The Phantom shit slinger ceased, completely ceased, which is good because our customer hasn't got crap being thrown over their garden. It's bad for me. I had it all planned, man. I had everything. We'll keep monitoring it, and if he returns, it shall be documented, but gutted, to be honest, that it's actually finished. But anyway, it solved the problem, hasn't it? So there we have it. What else? What else? I don't know. If I've missed anything, put it in the comments, and we'll go through it in the next video next week, where we will be stud walls, plasterboarding, first fix electrics. Full steam ahead now, full steam ahead. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, subscribe. If you didn't, or as always, keep it to yourself. No one really cares. Thank you very much. Have a great week.